All right, Taurus, this is your reading for November, oh my good Lord, November 2018. Sorry I haven't been around for a while. Things have been crazy, but I hope you guys haven't had as crazy as of a life as I have. I hope everything's been going good for you guys. Lord, that's a lot. Oh no. What is going on? So, in the past for you guys, I have the Empress in reverse. So that could be you, or you could be dealing with Libra or another Taurus. And then we have the Eight of Swords. So you just feeling stuck in the past. I feel like it's really you feeling like you were stuck in the past. Just really stuck in your head, not understanding that you can set yourself free. But just kind of being in a rut. Right now we have the Hierophant, and that's in reverse, which could be you. Or you could be dealing with another Taurus. Or maybe it's somebody that maybe mentored or you looked up to, or somebody who led you down the wrong path. Someone who you had in a pedestal and maybe disappointed you. We do have the Nine of Swords in the future. So a lot of sword energy. So that's also like, it's like coming out of feeling, I would say with this particular card, stuck as well. So with a lot of these cards being in reverse, I just feel like there's a lot of blockage. I hate saying blockage. It just sounds weird to me, but like something's blocking you. And I feel like it's almost like you're trying to avoid a lesson that needs to be learned. And maybe right now the information you're getting is not correct, but in the future, whatever is holding you down, you will get out of. With the Chariot in reverse, so you have another reverse card. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. And you feel lost. You feel lost. Taurus, what is going on? I led for a couple months, and looks like what's blocking you is we have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So it was like somebody provided an offer of love to you, but there's no substance in that. And then you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be dealing with somebody, or could have been dealing with somebody who's just selfish. And the Oracle card says, a barrier keeps you from your goal. What's going on, guys? To clarify, the nine of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you're able to get out of it with taken a quick leap of faith. Like you're just at a point where you're like, I cannot be stuck in this rut anymore. I'm going to snap out of it. I'm going to, you know, work on something that I'm passionate about and that I care about. And sometimes you do need to have that quick movement. You can't stay in this rut forever, because I just feel like this is a big rut. I see a little bit of everything on here, but the major arcanas that stick out again is the Empress that we have in reverse in the past, and then the Hierophant in reverse in the present. So it's like you're supposed to be going through big life changes, but it's almost like you're resisting it. It's like you feel like you can't move on. I'm just trying to look and see if I can get a clearer message. And you know, also with the Empress card, like typically that's like having abundance and having everything that you need. Or this could be like a woman figure in your life, like a mother figure. But with it being in reverse, I just feel like you don't have, like, I don't feel like you have abundance. I don't feel like you feel like you have a lot of resources. I feel like you feel like tied down because you don't have all the things that you feel like you need. And that could be anything. Maybe you don't have as much money as you feel like you should have, or you don't feel like you have the nicest place that you feel like you should have. You don't feel like you have the job that you should have. Like, you just don't feel like you have everything that even possibly that you deserve. And I think that's what has you in a rut right now. That you can get out of, but right now you're just focusing on that, and you're just stuck in your head about that, because the air energy is a lot about thinking and speaking, and in this card I don't see any speaking being reflected whatsoever. And it's just somebody who's feeling down and trapped, and almost really it feels defeated. And it's like you don't know where to go. You do not know where to go. You don't feel like you have somebody to look up to give you guidance on where to go. You don't have, right now you have no balance whatsoever. Like, you just don't. And I feel like you just feel like you're alone. Even if you do have your friends and stuff, I just feel like you don't feel like you have guidance. That's really where I'm getting at with this. With the Hierophant, because that's typically upright, like somebody like that's a teacher, or somebody that you look up to, something like that. And then the Chariot is typically like going somewhere, and it's like that's in reverse. So it's like you're not going anywhere, and then you don't have a teacher. And teachers typically help guide you. So that's how I feel. So I feel like you don't feel like you have that guidance to move forward. And again, feeling stuck. 9 of Swords in reverse. It's like you're coming out of it. I feel like you just jump out of it. Because I have this feeling you're not the type to sit here and dwell forever. I mean, when you're in a rut, you're in a rut, and I feel like you just snap out of it in the future. I don't know what could motivate you to do that. Maybe some type of fire sign or something that sparks your passion. Just, you know, gets you back on your feet, especially mentally. But I feel like, at least on a positive note, now a berry keeps you from your goal, but I feel like you're going to be heading in the right direction. And if we're going to talk about a barrier keeping you from your goal, what is that barrier? So this could be you or somebody else. Again, this is a general reading. So this could be like you being selfish, because maybe you have gone through so much and you do feel alone. So you naturally you feel selfish. Why would you want to be there for other people when you feel like nobody's there for you? So you're like, I'm not offering nobody cups. I'm not. I'm just gonna go through my day and do whatever I gotta do, because that's who you are. But I'm not giving nobody my cups. I'm gonna be selfish. I think that's it. That's how I feel. That's what I see. But sometimes you have to, and I understand it takes baby steps, like, because if you just jump out of it like this and go back, something sparks your passion and you keep it pushing. And sometimes, you know, I mean, honestly, I'm not going to sit here and say that's a bad thing, because I would much rather you at least head in the right direction. And yeah, a barrier keeps you from your goal. So there may be a delay in your goal, but I feel like with self-awareness and just like understanding that, hey, just so you know, because of what you've been through, you're probably going to be selfish and you're ain't going to show nobody love. You're going to just do what you got to do. But that will protect you to a certain extent, but it's not going to get you that far. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys. I'm sorry, I was actually really excited to do you guys' reading, but I really hope that this helps you guys, because you guys are strong and you'll get through this. And really, when I read this, it really makes sense and it's understandable. If we're not going to protect ourselves, who is? But that just can close us off from opportunities. But, you know, yeah, a barrier keeps you from your goal. And I don't know if that's like having the abundance that you feel like you deserve, that you feel like you need. But I feel, honestly, I personally feel like you guys can get there. That's my opinion. So, yeah. I have faith in you guys. But good luck, Taurus. I'll do my best to get these readings out better, faster. And I know I always say that, but I really do enjoy doing this for you guys. So I hope this helped in some way. And if you would like to keep up with the videos as I post them, just be sure to like and subscribe. See you next month.